The talk this morning is Keyshawn Davis, the businessman, playing himself on his own card. Not smart business. Disappointing. He did all that loud talking for nothing. As well as he demonstrated his work ethic. Everybody knows the first objective in boxing is those 3 to 4 months in camp. What are you in camp for if not to prepare yourself and condition your body and to get to the weight and maintain that weight until you get on the scale? What is camp for? He had everybody put their money together, made plans to be in an event, and a good portion is because of him. All for it to be canceled because he couldn't make weight or did not want to make weight. Was part of that a little fear on his end, or was it more he thought he was going to get his way? Was it fear of his opponent, or did he think he was going to get his way on the scale as well as in the ring? Either way, I'm going to wrap it up as bad business. It wasn't smart. I guess I can say he seems to run his show in his camp. Like, perhaps his team cannot orchestrate a conversation to get him to follow in the way of a professional, in a way of securing the bag, because it seems like any other boxer, maybe except Ryan Garcia, same thing with him. He didn't follow his team's lead on getting to that bag. And you saw what happened there between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Now, flipping off of Keyshawn, the businessman, onto Edwin De Los Santos. Forgive me if I'm saying his name wrong. Edwin is a smart businessman. He went back after the weigh-in and talked to his team about the contract, about the weight, and about the fight. And he realized that accepting the fight and allowing his opponent to be 4 pounds ahead of him and, really up the chances of losing was not in his favor. So they thought, okay, what do we do? Well, they won on the scale already. They won in camp already. So if you're going to get paid just by your camp work and getting on the scale, why not do that? You don't have to risk your life. You already risk your life trying to get down to a weight, as a grown man that is hard to get to. If you don't naturally walk around at 135, getting down to that weight, man or woman, is really hard. For some reason, if you're like 140, 150, getting down to below a 140 or 139 is very challenging. I don't know if any of y'all have tried that, but it's something about the 130s that is just really taxing on the body. So Edwin played it really smart. He did the work in camp and on the scale to the point that he did not have to get in the ring and risk his life. get in the ring and lose, as well as the disadvantage that was already there. I wouldn't have gotten in the ring either. If I was a professional, I wouldn't have gotten in the ring. I would have taken the check and went on back home, called somebody else up, and try to arrange another fight. And moving on from that, Abdullah Mason and his opponent are now a step up in the game, and they become, I believe, the main event for the show, where they might have been maybe second or third on the card, like prelims or something like that. Now he's the main event. That's a big difference. So good for him. He gets national exposure, moved up on the card, and maybe some different opportunities coming his way, being that he conducted business properly in boxing. I'm tired. Cardio's got me tired. What else? I guess that's all I really wanted to say on that. Back to business. If you haven't taken the opportunity to get your cardio in this Saturday, it's cardio your way. Get it in today. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.